Good morning.
Nice to meet you again. I guess you can start the presentation now. In 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good morning, everyone. We are from PASTI BISA. We want to deliver our solutions to achieve business and operational excellence of NH. So, from our skill management strategies, we could find out that it could increase the adoption rate and also the revenue growth up to 200%. So, how could we come up with these solutions? We use the STK framework and we found there are several problems within NH. The first is inefficient process, lack of skills and resources of the human resources, and the third is the funding itself. Then, to find out the main cause of the problem, we use the critical topology to find out the problems, which is the excellence business performance. We break out into several categories and factors, and also we match it with the business model canvas of NI itself. Then, however, we found there are several gaps between the current and ideal condition that have to be achieved by NH. The first is poor historical and manual records, lack of revenue streams, also poor operation efficiency by the workers. So, from the main cause, we come up with solutions of operational efficiency and also the marketing communications. These are our solutions about the operational excellence and also the marketing communications. We want to increase the funding and also business financing of NH through donation purposes using the partnership of Zakat donation platforms such as Kita Bisa and also Rumah Zakat. Then we also want to increase the business investment through collaborating with the peer-to-peer lending platforms with investors but still maintain the principle of Sharia. Then we also want to increase the literacy of the human resources of NH. Then that's why we use the NH Academic Network, that we create a collaboration between NH and also the academic institutions, such as universities, that the students can also educate and literate the human resources of the NH, such as using in projects such as KKN. It will not only beneficial for NH, but also for the student itself. Next.
To enhance money circulation and minimize the risk of students losing their money, cooperation system must be utilized. It's a platform for students to deposit their money with the return of profit share in the principle of Sharia. The dividend will be shared based on the amount of savings and amount of purchase as depicted in the diagram above, and the dividend will be shared by the end of the year. Next. To change the manual procedure of reports and payment and optimize the data input, we replace the manual input into sustainable system through stock and bookkeeping system. To implement, we must install the bookkeeping software, then conduct software training and prepare the backup storage. This system will cover all of the transactions, inventory logging, and automated reports. Next. We want to provide a giving back program to improve the capabilities of the community and provide basic needs of the student. First, we can utilize the internet, a local or restricted communication network, so NH can share personal education and information without outside interference. We also want to create a weekly workshop and community of knowledge sharing where new kind of information will be taught each week, and one of the main events is to teach local culture, especially craft making of wayang suket, and students can sell or perform the art. Next. We want to give accessibility to customers for the payment and maintain the performance of the worker by program enhancement. We can activate digital payment to give easiness in payment for customers and give them new selections by making to-go meal that can be ordered from the restaurant in form of packaged meal. The last one is monitoring the workers' performance through Excel dashboard from customers' evaluation and surveys, which then will be distributed. And it also can maintain the product standard. Next.
As stated in the case that there is still a low exposure and acceptance in the local community, we offer 3 marketing strategies. First is by emphasizing NH as a place that is close to the community by offering local producers a place in NH Mart to sell their products, such as locally made food or even daily supplies. This will then open up potential of indirect word-of-mouth marketing from the local producers to their families or friends. This will also enhance the variety and the value co-creation of the store to being even more locally produced. Second is to increase the loyalty from not only NH residents, but also its local surrounding. We recommend a customer membership program with the benefits of discounts, exclusive products, regular gatherings, or even religious events. Third is to increase the awareness and exposure. We offer a strategy of conducting an online campaign by partnering with local or religious influencers. Next. Next is a strategy to ensure the business sustainability through synergic and systemic partnership by building an advanced collaboration, especially to plasma farmers, those who own a land but lacks on the knowledge and distribution network, and how we'll guide them to produce raw materials, which then will be supplied to NH only. Therefore, supply availability will be ensured, and the students will be getting even more extensive practical skills from scratch, therefore getting them ready for the employment world. Next. With the implementation of the recommended strategies, NH would be able to gain significant expansion in the business. Next. As seen on the screen, we have planned the timeline for the strategies. Next. And to gain the maximum value, we map the risk assessment to mitigate the possible risk in the future. Next. Through our financial projection, with a total spend of 68.5 million, ENHA will grow its revenue and be able to bring benefit per cost of 2.55 times in 1 year. Next. We believe that through implementing the recommended strategies, ENHA will be able to acquire new customers, increase the operational excellence, and expand its collaboration, especially with the local community. Therefore, ENHA would still maintain its noble brand value, but also maintain its stakeholders' prosperity and well-being.
Great presentation. Now we are going to start the Q&A sessions with the judges.
Right.
Judges, you can start your questions if you have any questions.
Okay, yes, I'm Doni. Can I see the business model, the new business model canvas? Okay, thank you. Basically, I really like your solutions. Yeah, it's quite comprehensive, and yeah, personally, I like it.
Thank you.
So I think what I would like to know here is the one that you put as your customer segments. Yeah, you put here 13 to 18 years old. Why you put that range of basically age as your target market?
Okay.
Can you explain why?
Okay. I'd like to answer. It's because, as stated in the case, that ENHA pesantren is only for junior high school and senior high school students. Therefore, our
I see. Okay. This is why you put 13 to 18, because they are junior to senior high school.
Yeah. And also, stating in the case that they are mostly underprivileged children. Therefore, they will have 0 to low income in a month.
Okay. And maybe I would like to see, sorry, maybe I missed it. And so kita, you use Kita BISA, and can you show us? Yeah. So you use this platform to raise fund, or basically to fund the activities for this segment, this particular segment. Okay.
Thank you for the questions. So let me answer this question. So there are several problems within the ENHA itself. The first is for the funding itself, for the student itself, for the pesantren itself. They don't have the regular donators. And the second is they also want to increase the financing for their business itself. So we divide it into the donation purposes, which is for the operation of the pesantren itself, for the students, for the operation itself. And then the second is for the business purposes, which is for the ENHA Corp itself, that we want to increase their investment, their operation money through the investing platform. Why we invest real rather than the other platform? Because as we know that ENHA is one of the principle of ENHA is also Syariah, that we also want still to maintain the Syariah principle of the ENHA itself. So that's why we use the investing platform. And the donation platform use Kita BISA and Rumah Zakat to increase the donations for the pesantren itself.
Okay, good. This is well thought. So the donation is one part, meanwhile the business using the P2P lending platform, yeah? The Sharia P2P lending platform. Okay, good. Okay, that's only my question. Thank you.
Thank you for the question.
Hi, Master BISA. Trevin here. Can you move to the next slide? Let me take a look. I didn't have much time just now. Okay, so I just want to focus a little bit on this academic network. Okay, regarding the gains or the benefits of this network, could you elaborate more about how increasing the level of literacy and also probably the overall education level will start to empower all this the children and the workers and the community?
Thank you for the questions. So let me elaborate more about the ENHA academic network. So basically, one of the main problems of this ENHA itself is the literacy and also the lack of skills of the human resources itself. That we believe that one of the things we could do is we want to increase their literacy. how we want to collaborate and how with the academic institutions such as the universities, because as we
Okay.
know, the college student itself, they have the obligations to give service for the social itself in a particular things in a particular project such as KKN, that they have to the obligation to educate and literate the society, that it will could also and could also collaborate with this project, so the student could also give literacy for these human resources. So not only for the beneficial of the NI itself, but also for the student itself that could gain experience for their lifetime. And then the second thing is also we want to promote NHA into a wider network. So basically, by joining this collaboration, it will not only increase the literacy of the resources of the human resources, but also it will increase the awareness of the people about NHA. So NHA could also bring it closer to the market. Yes, thank you.
Okay, good. I think things like technology literacy, skills literacy, and even language, all the language literacy, it helps with you know general education. But is there, from a perspective, is there something that you think the education should start with, should focus on? Like, is there any sector like manufacturing or service or something like that you can focus on?
Okay, I'd like to answer the question. So it's common for Indonesian university students to have a community service, especially to its surrounding. And then looking at this problem stated in the case, that there are several focus that the students are focusing on, like product processing and agriculture, and also technology. And seeing that it's the main topics of university core competencies, we are targeting on that focus, especially agriculture, product processing, and technology, for the university students to teach to the students of NHA.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you for the
Thank
question.
you, sir, for the question.
If there's any other question from the judges, we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Judges, do you have any other questions, or is that all for your questions? Currently, we still have 3 minutes left for PASTI BISA.
Maybe I would like to know what is to go meal for nyelambungan. I don't know the meaning of that.
Okay, let me explain about it. So basically, before we give these ideas, Nyambungan is a restaurant of NH. NH before has a restaurant, but we want to give a diversification of the service by making package meals, so people from outside of NH areas can order it through online platform. Basically, that's it.
Okay, and yeah, and because you use online platform for this, yeah, knowing that your customers, your target segment is, yeah, not all of them are wealthy. You said that it's low status low economic status. Yeah, how do you cope with that?
Thank you for the questions. So to go meal is one of the solution to come up with the problems of the Nyamdungan itself that want to expand its services and also want to directly open a new delivery services. So basically, we believe that the people of the society around the Nyamdungan is in the middle to low class. So basically, one of the platform that we use is not only the online platform but also the WhatsApp that it directly utilized by many society. And then for Tugono itself, we will not only distribute to the local society but also we want to have a wider networks itself. So why we make it into a simple package that could be delivered everywhere, in terms of these products. So basically, this is how we reach a local community, and also we want to expand the networks into a wider audience.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for the question, sir.
Okay, is there any other questions from the judges, or is that all? Because we have 30 seconds left. Okay.
That's all from me.
Okay, thank you. I guess we'll just move on then. Thank you so much, PASTI BISA, for the great presentation.